Aha! Well, you've been on the whole time, but you've been on the whole time and you've not lost a single ounce of battery. I could actually leave you turned on. Okay, no bother. We'll do that. Okay, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, I remember now. I was going to pop the seeds here to the same as this. So rather than edit anything, I'm just going to do that. It's all the same code, it's just running on pins. So that was my little experiment over and done with, and it came out something that I didn't expect. I'm glad I'd run the experiment now, really. You're going to take ages to get to through the last dregs, aren't you? 24 PA, 23 PA. It'll happen. It'll happen. Then I'm going to put the walls across here first, break them open. I might do this 3 and then 3. 1, 2, yeah, 3, then 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 afterwards. Just to, you know, be on the safe side. I can get loads of fern seeds while I'm here. I could. Yeah, volatiles, yeah, we'll do that. This is really storm kind of work. Right, if I throw that in there, that'll get the ball rolling on the, what's the word? Centrifuge. That'll get the centrifuge rolling anyway. Oh. Whoa. No, whoa, calm down. Why are you not planting rice? Weird. Any more like that? There's no rice in any of these. Why? You go out the back, you go around here, you go up, you go in, you go around. They're all facing the right way. What is wrong? Okay, that's just thrown me for 6 because I don't understand why that would happen. Oh look, there's loads of rice over there as well. Why? Oh, it's fallen. Oh no, okay. There's a problem with my design. Give me. Give me. No, it's not going to give me. Damn it. Okay, I got to find a way to stop that. Dude, there's no reason. Oh. That explains that. Okay, right. Did I make the same mistake on this one? Possibly. Oh, right. That changes everything. Yeah, I made a boo-boo. Bit of a boo-boo. Wonder if anyone noticed that. Right, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna make a tutorial on this because if it works. Do I not have a chute around here? Really? I'm out of chutes. Oh boy. Because obviously the idea I think is sound if it's implemented correctly. Easier. So we're gonna have to start this experiment again. Boo. I mean, we're still looking at 1, 2. Ten versus 14 and 5 seeds. So it looks much better. Maybe it was a luck, a roll of the dice with the genetics, but that would be weird. Anyway, am I happy with the amount of seeds we've gathered? Well, there's a lot more to be gathered in this room, so I should be waiting for a storm. In reality, oh look, there's a lot more in here as well. Yeah, they're coming from the middle. Why are they coming from the middle? That sucks. Any more? They were waiting for seeds, you see. I don't understand how that's even possible. I'd have to sit here and watch to see what happens. But they shouldn't come anywhere but in there. I mean, in theory, I could do this. Which should block anything escaping. I can't really do that on this. Can I do that? I can't really do that on this one, can I? Not really. Oh, it's you. Can you tell this is the first time I've made one of these? Gonna need more chutes, aren't I? Well, look, you certainly don't need a wheel window. Junction, no, wrong way, that way. Any more chutes? Right, that should do better. Ah, what a doofus. Well, it looks like we've got a vacuum on the other side of this wall. That's great news. I am gonna have to go and do that now next. Good, good. It looks like the AIMEes are sticking close to each other. There's more than likely a big ore patch there, but I think it's something maybe a little bit poetic. I gotta go see them. I'm printing some sheets here for walls, so go and have a look at the new greenhouse while we're waiting as well. Oh, girls, what are you up to? What have I walked in on? Oh, come on, get back to work, the barrier. There, don't do it again. Well, that battery's doing all right. So I'm taking a gamble here that we've got enough pressure in there and in the pipes that we can just open all of this up in one go. Okay. Thank you. Oh, you shouldn't have to use this too much. Okay, we still have some sheets. You know, while we're here, let's have a good think about this. We've got a lot of space to fill. I mean, if we can get all of that space to a good number, then do I go all in and just say all of this space as well? Cut down on work on frames and walls. It seems like a simple answer. Kind of work our way back out to the door. Now we can choose to not work to the door, but well, that's it. That's all the walls we have on us at the moment, so it's a good start. And then from there, we can choose to come in and do some more with the walls that we've already got. You can come for a charge. Okay, the moment of truth. Let's see what happens. Well, goodbye.
Oxygen critical.
Oops. Oh dear. Okay, still holding steady at 80. Does that pump up there come on? It has indeed. It has indeed. Okay, so we're doing good for pressure. Let's really get on with a really, 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 really. I mean, at least I've got some extra plastic sheets and some walls now I can use in other ways. Finally get round to doing it. Oh, crap. Well, this is kind of what I've been working towards, so no bother, no bother. Let's do something about the state of the place. Let's go and check on AIMEe. Let's go and put some more water on. I don't know if we've got time. Any fuel in the pipe? There is. Okay, good.
Waste tank caution.
Right, set you off. And then we're gonna go and make sure that AIMEe's okay. Yeah, you know something, I don't trust you. I'm putting you in there. I know how you two get on so well anyway, so Okay, I want to kind of babysit this for a few seconds. I need a countdown timer outside as well, I think. How much have we got in there? Not enough. How much have we got in there? Enough. Enough for a while anyway. Let's
Air tank low.
not get too greedy. Well, let's get a bit more greedy. Go on. How much should we take? 800 moles should be good for a while. I should put a shut off on the radiators, actually, thinking about it. Could I risk doing that while I'm here? It would be potentially losing a laptop, but I could, if I'm quick. Laptop, laptop, laptop. I see. Damn it. Edit. Pause. Pause for thought. Import first. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Okay, this code was before I started using a common thread, so the R10s and the R0 thing. So I had to edit the R5 here, the R5 here, and now going to be using the temperature from the radiator pipe analyzer again. And I'm going to say if it's less than... Now the storm gets down to about 364 or 5 or something, or 4.9. Anyway, it's about, I'm going to set this so if the radiators do get down to, let's say, 645, 370 something Celsius, 345 is a good number. If it gets less than that, then or R0 if R0 or R10 are on, then it'll turn it on. So that basically says, and it'll just pass everything that's in there into the cooling loop. I don't mind that as an emergency measure. It suits me to the ground. It's the only way I'm going to get around it quickly. Quick, more speed, less haste. I've lost laptops like that before. Let's... Oh. Yeah, no, I just can't hear it this far away. I need another speaker. Plastic. Oh, iron.
Air tank critical.
Where's my crowbar? There it is. Well, it's about time I did something with this space, and well, we're vacuuming it out now. The long vacuuming process already right with 5 active vents that should be cleared in no time at all. Before you do, though, give us a bit in this. We're gonna have to move this somewhere else, I'm certain. That'll do. I don't want to risk going any higher than that. Okay, now why am I doing this? Well, obviously for storms, but also I'm sick and tired of the manual hatches now, so I've decided I'm going to put in some actual doors, if I can remember to plug them in properly. I forgot completely, this pipe actually runs outside. Wow, look how low we're in pascals. That's pretty good. This will be a vacuum very quickly. Brilliant, we can work during the storm. The only thing is I can't get to the oars with it very handily. Well, we got plenty here to be smelting. I need to deal with this in here at some stage, but I don't think now is that stage. Well, look, we could do with getting a batch of gold going through just while we're waiting. Hey, got it.
Oxygen critical. Low pressure. Pressure critical.
Well, that should keep us going in food, and it all came from Harvey. Now, yeah, we are working on an airlock. Okay, here's a little tip for you. If you should accidentally delete the name of something and you want to get it back quickly, like let's say that, you can just remove them, confirm, and it comes back as whatever the thing was called. Are you tired of waiting for your airlock to go through its repressurization cycle every time? Well, have we got an answer for you? Just step inside, press the button, and within seconds you will be outside. Just like that. No explosive depressurization, and no waiting for active vents. Well, at least on the way out, no waiting for active vents. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it on the way in, like. So, how did we achieve this marvel of engineering? Within the space of that many seconds, we're on the outside. What we do is, instead of using conventional methods for repressurization, we use an explosive repressurization to prevent an explosive repressurization. So this is only one cell wide, and up here we have a valve with a passive vent. Everything that's stored in this pipe will end up in that valve. So let's have another look. Let's pop out our atmospherics tab here, and okay, there's about 5.2 mega pressure in this pipe network. The pipe network extends outside. When we press the door, that expels just over a meg. As you can see, the pipework there isn't massive, it's just something. And it expelled through the valve within, and I've put a 2-second wait time on this airlock, and it seems to be doing the job fairly well. And it even works in lower pressures, so let's do that again. Every time, without fail. I mean, you might get a tiny bit of mismatch every now and then, but it doesn't seem to be taking on very much more pressure, and it seems fine every time. But now if we quickly scooch through here, you will see that I have exactly the same setup for my greenhouse. This is a lot lower pressure, and exactly the same code works pretty much without having the whoosh of air every time. And then on the way out, it's the same thing again. Now I am using 2 ICs here. This one just has the active vent one, and it has all the active vents on the same circuit, so when one comes on, they all come on. And that's just because I could do a batch right, but the networks are not isolated, So if basically every time I go through an airlock, they'd all come on, which would be bad. So that's the basic premise of what it does. Let's have a look at the code. And if you are interested in that code, I will link the tutorial in the description. It's in the playlist on how to, and this footage is directly from that tutorial, so I won't go over the same ground again for the sake of the video. I will jump to something more relevant to the playthrough. So it's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's now over to Editor Lion for the commentary on what's going on, mainly because talking and playing is quite a taxation on the brain, and this is quite a taxing brain game. So I'm putting some storage out here in this new room. I, at this point, was not sure entirely what I wanted to do with it. All I knew is I had so much stuff in the inventory that I had to deal with, and I didn't know where to put it, and there was stuff flying all over the floors, and I'm not sure if loose objects in the game inside rooms actually cause overheads within the programming, and at this point my old laptop was starting to show signs of struggling. So I just said that, look, the best thing I could do is make some more storage. I've got this room here that's designed to have space, so what I'll do, I'll put these shelves here and I'll start sorting out my inventory. That's a great place to start. I should have maybe done this a long time ago, but then I wouldn't have had time to do all the other things I've been doing up until this point. So every time I think, oh, maybe I should have done this sooner, then I think to myself, but if I had done it sooner, I wouldn't have had time to do other things that I was doing. So you make decisions, you know, as you go. You make decisions. So I haven't really done much editing in this format before. Most of the stuff that I've been doing is based on what I'm doing in the game. I talk about as I'm playing, and then Editor Lion might jump in every now and then with something to say. But most of it is done on as the game's being played. Just it helps to explain your thought processes. But again, I was starting to struggle with focusing on what I wanted to do. So here, clearly, I'm working on another Harvie Bay and getting all the resources there for that, setting things down. And I think at this point in this particular game, I've played to the point where I don't know really what to be saying. At this particular point, like, obviously there are points in the future where I do jump back in, so you're not stuck with me forever. I don't know how I'm going to play this. I guess I'm just going to do like a bit of a, and this is what happens now, and this is what I was thinking, and this is what happens next, and this is what I was thinking. Maybe, and just to kind of punctuate what's happened, and hopefully expedite the process of editing from where we are here, which is a month ago in recording. Now, I haven't actually recorded a whole month's worth of play in that time, but there is a lot of footage to cover, and I kind of want to get to the latest and greatest. Well, I don't know if it's the greatest, but we've got to the latest update, where I haven't even loaded my base since the latest update to see whether it's made a huge impact on my performance. I'm assuming it will, because I've just put in loads of shoots and stuff, which is what the update says it's going to be able to help make better. So I'm looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I do want to edit through and get to the crux of things that I'm doing up until the point I'm at, just so that I can jump back in again, playing a bit more up to date. Now, I have a feeling that this might be a lot of work because I don't have the audio cues to go with, so I have to scan through the footage, figure out what is worth presenting, what's not worth presenting, whereas with talking, there's a visual spike to work with, and I can go and listen to what I said. Is it worth presenting? Do I need to cut this? Blah, blah, blah. Now I'm going to have to go and look at entire reams of footage, or skim through at least and go, okay, right, something's happening at this point, something's happening at this point. It's going to be a new style of editing for me to get into, and it's going to take some time, I reckon. So that is why we have such a short episode this episode. I'm not going to lie, this is going to be interesting for me. Challenging perhaps as well, but interesting nonetheless. So it's an experience. Now, when I was recording it, I said, right, well, let's not do the talking thing. Let's focus on the gameplay and like I do want to do a super edit and get through a lot of stuff that doesn't really need talking about. But I don't know how this is gonna. I don't know how it's gonna present. Like the thing is, we're already nearly 30 episodes into the series. If I was to display everything that's happened up until where I'm currently sitting, waiting to play again, we would probably get another 20 episodes. And I don't know if people want to watch that. I really don't know. So this is an experiment this particular time round, and you know it will kind of dictate what happens during the next season. If there's another, I'm sure there'll be another season of Stationeers down the line. I've got to get through this one yet, so I have got another few games I'm looking at potentially doing as well. Time will tell with all of this. But in the meantime, I think I should stop waffling. As you can see there, I put a pressure regulator onto the oxygen tank filler. Now, someone did recently say on the last episode, why haven't you got the, the next canisters up, I can't even remember their names now. And that's a good point, I should have done that sooner. But look, it's stuff I'm cutting out, so you guys ain't really seeing that anyway. But no, I should have done, and I should have done the same for the backpack. I should have used the new fandangled canisters, and I just don't know why I didn't get around to it. So yeah, lots of moving of things around in the greenhouse again, and I'm gonna probably jump now on the beginning of the next episode to things that are not greenhouse related, unless I've got any comments to say otherwise, and you're really, really, really keen on watching everything that happened. Yeah, I also got to start saying too much, I guess. That was one of the reasons for doing it this way round, was so that I wouldn't be umming and ahhing too much, because at points I've edited a lot of that out because it does my head in. And if it does my head in, I can only imagine there's some other people out there who probably stopped watching by now because of that. So, but anyway, Mike, always, thank you very much for joining me. Please hit the like button if you did like it, and if you didn't, then I do apologise. I won't be rude, but well, you're still here listening, so I did something right, maybe, or you're a glutton for punishment. In any case, I'll leave it there. I'll catch you all in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.